What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's the crowd controller. And we're here. It's food control. And today, I'm my first guest, special guest. It's Ada.
Hey y'all, what's poppin'? It's your girl A to the D to the D. Is that your DJ laugh?
No.
That's my big man laugh.
Oh.
Yeah. We do that. Anyways, we're here. It's the battle of, what do you call these guys? Like, I think there's a name for, like,
I don't want to say street food, but like
street food.
the streets. This is the battle of the
This
streets.
is like modern streets.
Yeah, this is like bougie. This is like island streets.
Island streets.
Battle of the island
Battle
streets.
of the Island Streets.
Yeah.
And yes, we have Black Bell and the place. Boom.
I'm just gonna say something now. The taste of this food is highly dependent on one, how much alcohol you've consumed, and two, how hungry you are. Simple. I'm both. So it's gonna be.
Alright. So Ada, what is your experience with the place and Black Bell? When was the first time you had the place? When was the first time you had Black Bell?
I can't remember when first I had the place, but I know the first meal I had at the place was their special fried rice, a lot of shrimp. It bangs. I remember when I used to work in VI, I would go every day to one on Adeola or Deku to just buy this particular food. I'm a relatively recent Black Bell consumer, but I have spent quite a lot of money in Black Bell, buying food, because on some days you really don't want to cook. So I mean, I would say I've purchased from both sides quite often.
Okay, fantastic. So today we're gonna try out Black Bell rice, turkey, and asun.
Okay.
With the place.
Okay.
And let's know your honest opinion,
Okay.
what you feel, and let's vibe with it. Okay.
Y'all know I love food, so.
So we'll start with the place actually.
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna say kudos to Black Bell. They have very interesting printed nylon paper bags. The place, not so much. So,
Well, you don't expect much from the place.
Well, the place has saved a couple of lives, a couple of nights where you're like, look, bad as bad. That's their song.
Let's start with asun. Do you wanna?
Yeah, let me.
Go for it.
I'm very, very particular about asun because I feel like it can save lives. It's spicy. It's goat meat. I don't think you can go really wrong with goat meat generally.
I think there was a Christmas that everybody was at the place after every like club.
Every concert type situation. That's what I'm saying, that the place has saved a lot of lives. So we're gonna I like the fact that there's a lot of onions shredded in there, because I'm a big fan of onions. Wow.
So anyway.
And funny enough, I'm the one that's blind. Spicy. Not as tender as I would like, but that's your personality because I don't have teeth.
It's very hard, like it's like chewing gum.
It will give you a little workout to your jaw, but I would give it a 7 over 10.
7 over 10. Why? Why is 7 over 10?
I like how spicy it is without burning my mouth. There's a lot of onions. I already sort of said that, and generally I love goat meat. So
okay. So this is not spicy enough for me.
ha.
No, I'll give it a 5. I know the place, like, they're very good with asu, but it's like they've dropped the standards. Like this.
There's COVID. That's my excuse. Maybe the person that kills their regular goods is around.
It's not around. Okay.
But
okay.
7 for me, 5 for you.
7, 5. Okay. So what do we go with next? Do you want to try Black Bell asu?
Yes,
And let's know we're done with the asu.
with asun.
Okay.
I feel right.
Okay.
I think Black Bell has much nicer packaging than the place does, because even this is like the expensive. This
This is the expensive place.
This is expensive. That one has design. There's not so much receipts. And first thing I'm noticing off the bat is their chunks of meat are a lot bigger than what the place has. There's quite a lot of onions here as well, so I'm sold on that. But I like the fact that the
I wonder
pieces
how
of
much this was. I'll double check.
I actually think the place is cheaper, or might be cheaper than Black Bell. I'm not quite sure.
Let's go for it.
I need to do a rinse and repeat, so I can taste both.
I like this though. The Black Bell is
Okay, no, the texture is soft.
It's soft. It's nice.
It's softer.
First
First
not
of all,
spicy at all.
I don't think there's enough spice in the black bell.
No, no spice.
But the texture is great.
So nice.
But it's not spicy enough. And the essence of asum is that goat meat, almost pepper soup like.
This is difficult. What would you score this out of 10?
I'd actually give it a 7 as well because it gets the texture.
No.
I'm being nice now. It gets the texture right. But okay, it's 6.5 actually. Because texture is great, but if the burst of flavor in my mouth is not good. Yeah, it's not perfect.
Okay, I'm actually gonna give it a 7. Because the texture is so nice. Like, this is proper food.
Yeah, this is the type you can pick and not have to use toothpick after.
Please give me like rubber to eat. I beg.
You need to work your jaw muscles. Keep in mind, I'm actually still chewing the one on the plate.
Please, let's move to the next item. The place, jollof rice. First of all, I don't understand what's going on here. Like, this is how you give us the food. Yeah. Yes. Apparently, this is how it came.
So they're not finished blending the tomato inside.
The place don't have respect for anybody.
No, but I mean, it's also really like more of a fast food type situation. So they're not really looking to impress you with their package. Not like, oh, you're going to a proper restaurant where, okay, their desserts and their servings and all of that is important. But I'm very particular about how my jollof rice tastes. So hopefully.
Can anybody ever get like that patty rice jollof?
If you're not an old woman with like flabby arms that can turn it like this, you're a failure. And I'm also very particular about jollof rice that's made with basmati. I'll give them this. Their jollof rice seems more orange than red.
This is so nice. Personally.
Okay. If it was after a night out and I gave me a type of rice, I would marry you. Like, put a ring on it. But okay.
Rice is so good.
This is good. This is very good. This is from the place. I would give this definitely an 8. 8.5 actually. I don't really like the color because I'm a strong believer in jollof rice needs to be red. And this is more orange-like, but it tastes a lot better than it looks.
I think I'm gonna give this a 9.
Ha.
So good.
No, it's really good. Maybe because I like basmati rice jollof, and this is regular rice.
What's the difference between basmati jollof and regular rice?
Bouginess.
Bouginess.
The shoulder part just comes like this when you're eating basmati rice.
Nice.
That's really it for me. I don't think there's any taste difference, but just I feel like I live in Banana Island when I eat basmati rice jollof. No, we've not had. Okay, this definitely doesn't look as red as well. And people are afraid of tomato, but it's not really my business. This is black bell. This seems to have a lot more like chunks of stuff put into it, which I really like with jollof rice. Like you bite into, you take 1 spoon and it's like, okay, maybe there's a little beef or a little bomo, a little something. And this one has shrimp. You know me.
The shrimp in here?
I think so.
10 over 10.
I love seafood.
We don't need,
I love you. Okay, so you're on that family. Shrimp for the win. Great. Okay.
That's it. 10.
We're not drunk enough for this.
No.
I respect the burst of flavor, but this feels like I'm eating tuwo shinkafa. It looks like mashed. There's a lot of flavor going on, but I'm not sure what it is about the texture of the rice. Maybe it was boiled for too long.
I don't know, man. This is.
It doesn't work for me. It's a 5. Straight up. And that's just because there's shrimp in it.
It's a 4.
Ha.
I'll just eat the shrimp.
I think we're harsh. You're a bit harsh.
4. I need to have like. I use my hard-earned money to pay for this thing. So it's going to be nice.
But the thing I'll give Black Bell is they do have a variation of the different types of jollof rice that they do. They have the regular jollof, they have the African, some. When I go, I see like 3 of these colors.
Regular Black Bell.
I promise I can cook, I just don't like to do it. FYI. Thank you very much.
So, jollof.
Jollof, the place wins for jollof for me. And then Black. Also, actually, the place wins for the asun as well.
For you?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Because Black Bell's asun didn't give me
So in general, you're saying black belt, they don't just put spices in that food.
Tequila. Okay. This is black belt turkey. I think there's one here for you. I would say size-wise, this is pretty decent. Right? It smells good so far. But then here's the thing with turkey. When you grill turkey like this, it can either end up really dry and the spices don't get into it, or you do it right. So let's just.
Oh. See, black belt turkeys. World class. It's delicious.
This one is in my soul.
Oh.
In the entire people. 8 over 10. Spices this time are actually enough. It's grilled right. It doesn't feel too dry. I can still taste the meat without tasting charcoal, because a lot of them serve you charcoal and lighters. They are giving you.
This is a 10 for me. 10.
It's 9. It's 9. Still 9 because.
It's still not good. What?
Am I just gonna walk into your store and buy a little turkey? Okay, now try the other one now.
The other one.
This one.
Okay, please.
Wow. Okay. So much. See another thing? See how black belt gave us our own in nylon bag. Now the place feels the need to put it inside what the asun or the fried rice should have been inside. First of all, it doesn't look. It's bigger, but it doesn't look as attractive. This one looks like the chickens. I mean the turkey suffer before. It doesn't look as enticing. Do you get what I mean? Like, this looks like it was grilled nice. It didn't overburn.
Why is there rice in here?
Boya Paraventure. The turkey ate rice before they killed it. So this is the remaining.
Let's try it.
But let's try it. Is it actually bigger?
Bigger.
Are you sure?
It looks bigger.
But this looks a lot more spicy. It looks redder. Like there's a lot more spice on it. I'm tired. I mean, my taste good. It's actually.
It's not bad. But you see, chicken is a little bit dry. But black belt is like juicy. I think that's the problem. If you were to pick one, what would you pick?
If I'm being 100% honest, I've been team the place all day. But I would say for this particular turkey, it would have to be black belt. A lot less grill-like, a lot more, for lack of a better word, succulent. It's as succulent as Beyonce's hips.
Yo, so, what's the final score?
My verdict would be, aside from the turkey, I would actually say the place. Because I'm big on spicing in food, not necessarily pepper or anything, but just the general taste and flavors bursting in my mouth. And I would say the place with this selection has given me a lot more. They can work on their packaging. But then again, the place is a place you rush into and rush out. They don't really care.
Actually, you can't rush into the place because there's always a long line of...
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not somewhere you go and say you want to sit down and eat.
Drunk people, half-naked girls, and...
I hope my mom does. Mommy, I don't say it's from this place on God though. I don't. No, let me not say on God because that's way more implicated.
No.
But I don't say it's from here. I'm
more of a black belt.
I mean, like black belt on a Sunday post church when you don't want to cook bangs. Another thing is with this place is the level of your hunger is very key, because sometimes you're hungry, the food don't taste good, but you're so hungry it tastes like heaven. But I would say aside, the only thing I would say black belt won over the place for me here today would be the turkey, because juicier, more crisp, more seasoned. But for the asun, the only thing I would say is the place, I beg. I know someone had a rush, but an extra 5 minutes for fire for this asun, major tender asun. I don't have a lot of teeth in my mouth. I go through a lot of teeth extraction, so I don't want to be chewing asun for the next 10 minutes, even after my food is finished. Thanks and God bless. God bless all of you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, The place, Black Bell. Let me know which one you're feeling down below. Big shout out to Ada for coming through. Thank you.
Thank you for feeding me. God bless. I'm gonna start to collect. Where's the nylon bag? Thank you. Just stylishly. Thank you guys. Bye. I don't know where the money.